Hello, this is Steve Overgard. I'm at 3607 Patsy Ann, and I'm doing a crawl space inspection. Okay, the first thing that I noted when I opened the crawl door is an odor, and it smells like sewage to me. I haven't seen anything yet, but what I am seeing is some discoloration here and some camel crickets. Just little camel crickets. Also noting some wires that need to be in a junction box. And there's some old vapor barrier on the floor. It's in generally poor condition and should be taken out of here. It's very thin and it's brittle and it's just kind of falling apart. A lot of the house does not have insulation. So if you're going to do a mold treatment, that's good because you don't have to take the insulation out. But once the mold treatment is done, you should put insulation back in, R19, craft faced, and the vapor barrier part should face the heated space. In other words, the paper part up. A bunch of wires that should be secured to the joist. For right now, should just leave them alone until the treatment and the insulation is put back in. Joists are 2x8 and they are 16 inches on center. This is an observation in the crawl space. You got a mixture of copper pipes. I'm seeing some PVC, and I'm seeing some cast iron. I'm seeing some connectors, various different types of connectors. And over here, I'm looking at some copper that's been teed into CPVC. And so kind of it's a mixed bag. And usually that points to kind of patchwork. So that's usually not the best solution. Okay, this is in the, if you go in the crawl door and you turn right back towards the laundry room, the owner had said that they noticed an odor, especially in the morning. So this is a junction where the cast iron goes to the plastic pipe. So you can see the cast iron, you can see the rubber boot, and you can see the plastic pipe, and they are no longer connected. So you have sewage coming in the house, or coming under the house, because it's a broken sewer main right there. And this is just some standing water, sewage, and it's really bad up in this corner where the kitchen is. You can see the sewage just laying on the ground right there. So, and I can see some jury rig repairs here. It looks like the pipe is being hung up with something looks like a coat hanger. You got wires down in the water. The ground is wet with sewage. And I'm not seeing any rotten wood, which is good. But this corner is a definite mess. Okay, I think I'm under the bathroom, and you can see the concrete bathroom floor right there. So what they do is they poured concrete floor, and it's really thick. I'm not really seeing any wood rot there either. That is the stack for the probably for the tub and the toilet right there. There's a little bit of an area of concern right here. This is again near the bathroom, and you can see where the grate has been eroded from something. I don't know what, maybe water leaking or something like that over the years, but there's definitely subsidence of the ground here, probably 3 or 4 inches right here near the bathroom. And then there is the block. It's kind of missing right there. Maybe that's, I don't know what's going on, but it should be solid. This is the left rear corner. If you go in the crawl space, turn left. Going around clockwise, left rear corner. That is wet. Something I'm noticing throughout the house, that the vents are mostly all shut, and this time of year they should be open, because this crawl space could definitely benefit from some ventilation. So I recommend that we change those vents to the automatic opening vents and put in a vent fan. It will help a lot. These holes on the wall indicate the house has been treated before for termites. Here's something I have never seen before. Foil as a vapor barrier in part of the house. Here's a wire that's in a junction box as it should be, but there's no cover, no big deal. Okay, so I am up in the, you come straight back from the crawl space towards the front of the house, and it's up in the front left quadrant. And it looks to me like there's been some floor joist work here done. What they, on this particular house, the original floor joists are pocketed into the brick wall, because it's a solid brick house. And so, for whatever reason, they, prior to, had put some floor joist in here alongside the existing floor joist, but you can see that they're not, they're supported on the center beam there, but they're not supported down here on the foundation wall. So they're really not doing any good at all. And I can see another end of a joist there that needs some love. Okay, and you can see this is one of the newer floor joists that's put in. It's not holding anything up, just flopping around. There's 1, 2, 3 of them that are like that. And, you know, what they did is not horrible. They just didn't do it right, and they didn't finish the work. So, in order to do this part right, what we would have to do is we would have to put in a steel post jack over there. And then a steel post jack over here, and go down to the footing, and then bring that up, and then put another floor joist here, another 3 floor joists here, and then kind of scissor them in place. That's called double sister or twin sister. It looks like we need a little bit of mortar work there too, because the mortar is squeezing out, but no big deal. That's what I would recommend there. And I keep seeing all these wires that are not in boxes, but this is just a really poor job by somebody previously. Incomplete.